Right now, here at 7 o'clock, a driverless taxi company that has run into some problems, we should say recently, is testing its cars on the roads in Raleigh.
Cruise taxis have stalled out in traffic, been involved in close calls in Charlotte, and crashed into a fire truck in San Francisco. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ashley Rowe.
And I'm Dan Haggerty. Right now, the company's autonomous taxis are picking up some passengers in towns like San Francisco, Phoenix, and Austin.
And Raleigh could be added to that list. WRAL's Matt Tallhelm talked with a researcher about the safety concerns.
Cruise is testing its cars in busy parts of the city, including downtown and North Hills. The company tells me that's to give the technology an idea of the road conditions and driver behavior here in the city. Right now, there is a driver behind the wheel. We spotted a Cruise test car waiting in traffic to circle this roundabout by NC State's campus. Several of the driverless taxis created their own traffic jam when they stalled out in this intersection in San Francisco.
And I think technology is almost there.
NC State professor Ali Hajbabai is researching autonomous and self-driving vehicles.
These cars are supposed to drive and drive and drive so that they have seen pretty much all conditions that can happen.
He says Cruise is collecting data during its test drives here because roads, traffic signs, and driver behaviors are different in every city.
When they go to a new city like Raleigh, there are going to be conditions and situations that they have not been exposed to. And as a result of that, they need to gather that experience.
NCDOT says companies like Cruise are not required to get a permit to test the technology on the roads here. This law, passed in 2017, regulates fully autonomous vehicles in North Carolina. No driver's license is required to operate one, but there is a minimum age of 12 to ride in one unsupervised. The registered owner of a driverless car is responsible for any violations, and the vehicles are required to meet federal safety regulations.
I am excited that they're here testing this out.
Raleigh Mayor Marianne Baldwin says driverless taxis could give people a new option to get around in a growing city, despite some of the safety concerns with this developing technology.
It's always a concern, but so are people driving. I mean, we have more accidents now than we've ever had. We've had more pedestrian fatalities. I mean, and that's with people driving cars.
A Cruise spokesperson tells me at this point there's no time frame for when a driverless taxi could roll out on the roads here. Matt Tallhelm, WRAL News, Raleigh.
And Cruise says its autonomous vehicles have logged more than 4 million miles without a driver behind the wheel and have had no serious safety problems. The robo-taxi company is part of General Motors.